Imagine standing in front of a mighty river, its waters rushing forward with incredible force. It's powerful, unstoppable, and seems to have a mind of its own. But what if I told you that this river, with all its raw power, could be directed and harnessed to create electricity, fuel cities, or even transform barren lands into lush fields? The key is control, guiding the river's power in the right direction. Discipline works the same way in our lives. It channels our potential, shaping it into a force that can achieve greatness. Without discipline, our talents and energy are scattered and wasted. But when we harness them with discipline, we gain the power to shape our destiny. Discipline isn't about punishment or strict rules. It's about consistency, dedication, and a commitment to doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the ability to choose between what you want now and what you want most. True power doesn't come from external circumstances. It grows from within, and discipline is the foundation that allows it to flourish. Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years of imprisonment before becoming South Africa's first black president, once said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." This courage Mandela spoke of is born from discipline. It takes discipline to stand strong in the face of fear, to rise when life knocks you down, and to keep going even when it seems impossible. It is the power to master yourself, your mind, and your circumstances. Every successful person, from athletes and musicians to entrepreneurs and leaders, owes their achievements to discipline. It's not merely talent that separates a world-class athlete from an amateur, but the discipline to train every day, follow a strict diet, and push beyond limits. Michael Jordan, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time, didn't achieve his success by chance. He once said, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." His discipline allowed him to turn his failures into lessons and his practice into perfection. Serena Williams, another legendary athlete, shared a similar view when she said, "Luck has nothing to do with it because I have spent many hours, countless hours, on the court working for my one moment in time, not knowing when it would come." Their stories show how discipline is the silent force behind the greatest accomplishments. It's easy to start with a dream and enthusiasm, but the true test comes when the initial excitement wears off. Discipline is what keeps you on track when motivation fades. It turns an ordinary person into an extraordinary achiever. When you wake up early in the morning to exercise, study, or work on your goals, even though you would rather sleep in, you are building the kind of strength that can move mountains. You are telling your mind and body that you are in control, not your moods, fears, or doubts. Will Smith, an accomplished actor, once said, "The road to success is through commitment, and through the strength to drive through that commitment when it gets hard." His words remind us that discipline is the bridge between setting a goal and reaching it, guiding us through difficult moments. There is a constant silent battle we fight daily, and it happens within us. This battle is between comfort and growth, between taking the easy path and choosing the challenging one that leads to improvement. The easy path is tempting. It offers relaxation, pleasure, and a break from hard work, but it doesn't lead anywhere meaningful. Growth, on the other hand, demands discipline. Jocko Willink, a retired Navy SEAL officer and author, often speaks about the concept of discipline equals freedom. It sounds contradictory at first. How can discipline, which seems so rigid and limiting, lead to freedom? But Jocko explains that discipline allows you to control your time, habits, and life. When you have the discipline to wake up early, you free yourself from the stress of rushing through your day. When you have the discipline to manage your finances wisely, you gain financial freedom in the long run. In truth, the limits you place on yourself through discipline create the limitless possibilities of what you can achieve. One of the greatest gifts discipline gives us is the power to shape our character. In the long run, it doesn't just help us achieve goals, it transforms who we are. By being disciplined, we develop traits such as patience, perseverance, and resilience. We learn to value hard work, understand the power of consistency, and embrace the idea that small daily improvements lead to big results. Think about a tree growing tall and strong. It doesn't happen overnight. It grows little by little, day by day. The roots go deeper, The trunk gets thicker, and the branches spread wider. Discipline is like the water and sunlight that nurture the tree. Every time we choose discipline over comfort, we are nurturing our growth. We may not see the changes immediately, but over time, the results are undeniable. Aristotle once said, "I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies." For the hardest victory is over self. The ability to master oneself is one of the highest forms of power. It's not about controlling everything around you. It's about controlling how you respond to everything. Life is full of unpredictable events, challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. We can't control them, but we can control our reactions, and that is where our true power lies. Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty and hardship to become one of the most influential women in the world, said, "The big secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work." Her journey is a testament to how discipline shapes not only our path, but also our character. Many people think that discipline and happiness are opposites, but this is a misconception. While discipline may take away enjoyment, it enhances it in the long term. By doing the hard things now, you create a life filled with greater rewards later. When you have the discipline to take care of your health, you enjoy a stronger, more energetic body. When you have the discipline to pursue your passions and career with commitment, you experience the deep satisfaction that comes from achieving your dreams. Tony Robbins, a well-known motivational speaker, says, "People are not lazy. They simply have impotent goals. That is, goals that do not inspire them." Discipline helps us connect with goals that truly inspire us. When our actions align with our deepest values and desires, discipline becomes not just an obligation, but a path to fulfillment. It's the bridge that transforms our goals from mere wishes into reality. Developing discipline doesn't require grand gestures. It begins with small daily actions. Start with manageable tasks like making your bed every morning, sticking to a schedule, or dedicating a few minutes each day to a new skill. These small victories build momentum, gradually increasing your ability to take on larger challenges. Over time, these habits shape your character and strengthen your resolve. If you stumble, don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone falls short at times. The important thing is to get back up and keep moving forward. Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about striving for progress, even in the face of setbacks. Each time you get back on track, you are exercising your power to rise above circumstances and control your destiny. Discipline is the force that channels your energy into productive actions, turning dreams into reality. It's not about suppressing desires but mastering them and guiding them in a way that serves your higher goals. Remember, discipline isn't a cage that restricts you. It's the key that unlocks the door to your potential. By embracing discipline, you are claiming the power to shape your future, overcome your challenges, and achieve greatness. So, the next time you find yourself facing a difficult choice or feeling unmotivated, think of that mighty river. You have a vast reservoir of power within you, and discipline is the tool to direct it towards the life you truly want.